your mark, ready, set, let's go.
Yeah, baby.
On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to swing, baby. Yeah.
Getting jiggy with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's freedom, baby. Yeah.
Getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Getting jiggy with it.
Smashing, baby.
The count of three. I want everybody the place to be. To make some noise if you're down with me. 1, 2, 3.
Rock your body. What?
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Shoot me off in the Civil War. A life preserver.
Thing that save you?
Not men, but...
Women?
No, the restroom for...
The women's restroom?
Yeah.
Bathroom? Laundry.
Raids. Police say they were tipped off to tonight's meeting at this photographer studio on West 19th Street. Pilots underneath, 4 crew members under them, and 8 passengers on the bottom rung. To enter the game as a passenger...
This is the 100.
To serve 5 years. During his time in prison, Charles learned that he was being prosecuted again in another state. The case ultimately went to the Supreme Court, and he served another 9 years. He tried another scheme until 2009 that Petters was discovered and convicted for his crime. He was charged with 20 counts of fraud, which included money laundering, both mail and wire fraud. He is currently serving his 50 years followed like a flock of sheep. He managed to swindle around 18,000 God-fearing people to invest $20 million, and he abused his power to do so. Payne got away with this scheme for some time since expensive cars. He pled guilty to 5 federal crimes in January 2010. He is now serving a 50-year prison sentence. Since his wife tried to hide jewelry and other assets during the investigation, she
restore buildings damaged by fire and water.
We were claiming to be doing restoration jobs totaling in excess of $50 million.
Operating without a business license and appeared to be a scam. So we wrote up a report and sent it off to a federal postal inspector named Nehemiah Fund. It promises a 100% matching grant to churches willing to put a minimum of $500,000 in tax liens against them totaling more than $240,000, and discovered that they were operating out of 3 small rooms.
Stocks?
Things you invest in.
Right. Soup?
Things you...
Oh, my poor old rock and roll.
Subject. Go.
Cereal. Granola.
Things you eat for breakfast.
Jupiter, Uranus. Popcorn, bonbons.
A pyramid scheme is an illegal investment scam based on a shaky foundation. The schemes are initially subordinate investors make payments to the higher level ones, and thus the pyramid is formed. The hallmarks are recruited. The person on the top of the pyramid does not have access to all of the money wrapped up in the scheme, dwindling to nothing once it has reached the point where no new recruits are buying into the scheme.
Formule 1-team vergaarde de zelfverklaarde beursgoeroe met zijn beleggingssysteem Monitron honderden miljoenen euro. Tot het gerecht hem in 1995 veroordeelde hij 3 zetels gewonnen. Ook al was hij net voor de verkiezingen voor fraude opgepakt. Pas na de verkiezingen, met oudjaar, kwam... Bij de eedaflegging van koning Albert II riep hij om een republiek, in navolging van de communist Lao. Pas om 5 jaar, al liep hij weg op zijn proces.
Voor die rechter kom ik in geen geval meer.
En ging hij in beroep en cassatie.
Dat men mij bij verstek veroordeelt.
So basically, he's kissing ass to police while he's in jail, ratting out the inmate that's
street boys and tried to sleep with as many of the boys as he could while he was doing it.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
He's like the most...
Eu estou desanimada.
Os moradores estão revoltados. Eles vivem com medo.
411. Emergency number.
That is a $25,000 win. Oh.
dollars through a pyramid scheme. While there are several types of pyramid schemes, Madoff's actions have also affected Charles Ponzi. In 1920, he pleaded guilty and went to federal prison after being charged interacting with all of them directly. A Ponzi scheme claims to rely on some esoteric investment approach, investments not from profits. One reason the scheme initially works so well is that early invest schemes usually come to one of three ends. Their promoters and the funds vanish.
I soak up water I grow in the sea.
Things a sponge would say.
The desert.
They're gonna give in.
Zoo animals.
Hey, that's nice.
How much was it?
You won 25. Television, you've won yourself the $10,000. Congratulations. It was beautifully done. You had 21 seconds. Wait a minute. Armies.
Gloria.
And the gentleman.
My father, Ken.
And the lady.
My grandmother, Mary.
Wouldn't it be funny if you couldn't think of their names?
And I don't get right.
Romeo and Juliet.
Shakespeare
Tristan
plays?
and Isolde.
Star-crossed lovers?
Yes. Dale.
Oh, how are you?
Okay.
That was exciting.
It was for me,
I
too.
kept saying she's going to say, oh. Anyway,
And
it
I
worked.
wanted to say just one of those boxes, but I didn't know how to do that.
You got it, folks. You won $10,000. Second half of the game coming right up.
Polly, want a cracker?
What a parrot says.
Yardstick, ruler, cows, hay, loft.
Things at a barn, farm.
Before I thought we would get it, too.
Tell me. An interesting thing. You said nice things about him, but he's still...
All right. We'll try.
Promise?
I promise.
We'll be back to
I
see
can't
whether
keep
this
that
can be worked out.
Organized mind that was focused on achieving his goals. He easily won a scholarship to the prestigious Harvard Prep School in Beverly Hills.
When Joe went to Chicago, I think he went in with a great deal of confidence and cockiness that he
instilled in the BBC a set of principles he called paradox philosophy.
Paradox philosophy is really about
Oddities. He was sure he couldn't lose, and at first, he didn't.
Joe started off at kind of so far out on a limb with his margins that if there was a slight slip at any point, he wasn't covered, and that endlessly
different. When the trial began, it set a new benchmark for media hype.
About as guilty as him, and they're getting away.
The jury said they strongly considered the death penalty. My personal opinion is that
On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Yeah, baby. On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's